Welcome to beautiful Mesquite, Texas, where the 3-4 Mesquite Outlaws face the 9-0 Monterrey Flash. I'm your host, Matt Thornton, along with my broadcast partner, Jim Forringer. This is the second meeting between these two franchises, with Monterrey narrowly escaping with 3-2 win back on December 2nd. The question of the night, Jim, can anyone knock off the perfect Flash?
Anything can happen on any given night, but tonight it is ripe. There's a lot of little sub-stories going on in this game with ejections, injuries, suspensions. Monterrey's not at 100%, so this would be a good night to take advantage of that.
Boy, and speaking of ejection suspensions, you really have got to hand it to the Flash, as they have shown incredible resiliency this season, losing their top scorer forward Frank Tayo to free agency in the offseason. Then just 4 games into the season, the Flash's talisman forward Edgar Gonzalez goes down to injury. Then on Thursday, in Monterrey's 9-4 win over the Dallas Sidekicks, defender Marco Tovar received a red card suspension for spitting, and forward Brian Aguilar was red carded for throwing a punch. But Monterrey still remains undefeated.
Yeah, and they didn't skip a beat when those two players went out the other night. They played strong, kept going after the Sidekicks, and came out with the win. And we'll see how they handle it today.
Well, and, the Outlaws are missing some folks, too. For the Outlaws, they will be without one of their best defenders, Mike Jones, for personal reasons, and former Sidekicks legend Nick Stavro is taking the reins tonight as head coach for the Outlaws, as Sagu and Tattoo are out for personal reasons as well. So should be interesting. As you said, Jim, lots of subplots, lots of interesting things going on. Brian Aguilar was their top guy by far. 22 points, 17 goals, was first in the MASL with goals. 2.4 points per game, is tied for 5th in the MASL. 2 power play goals. I mean, the guy, 19 fouls, 5 assists, 60 shots.
Yeah.
He just does everything for this team.
That's a lot of production to be missed. Somebody's going to have to step up and fill that void tonight.
Absolutely. And if you weren't aware, 2 nights ago, Thursday, is when Monterrey came into town. They do the Texas two-step, as we're calling it, for crosstown rivals Dallas Sidekicks. Lots of things happened in that game. A trainer got a red card.
I know
Something I've never seen. Never seen that before. Trainer getting a red card, but he didn't like the fact that the referees didn't stop the game soon enough to allow him to go and see to his goalkeeper, Bern Valdovinos, tonight. And he was holding his arm, and the trainer didn't like that.
Yeah, and I was watching Valdovinos when he was warming up. I'm still not 100% convinced that he is right tonight, so they need to test him.
Absolutely. And the kickoff here quickly down the field, and Jamie Lovegrove trying to take it away from, this is number 5, Hector Vallejos. And George De Leon back for the Outlaws, and a quick shot on goal from De Leon. Jorge De Leon has been impressive. He has 3 goals, 4 shots in just 2 games. He was injured against this Flash team back in December. Jamie Lovegrove with a restart to J.J. Oteze. Across Jamie Lovegrove again, and over and out of bounds.
Yeah, I was leaning back a little bit on that one. Need to get over top of it, keep it down.
And you mentioned something. You said Valdovinos, you thought, in warm-ups just didn't look like himself. Something to keep an eye on. Here's number 2, Pichardo. Over to Ponce, and Jamie Lovegrove intercepts. And good defense there by Monterrey. There's Chapa. Back to Valdovinos. And Pichardo.
I like the pace of this game. I like how both teams are coming out. Nobody's holding back right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Valdovinos again. And the long pass intercepted by Vic Moraligwe. And he has a chance here. Gets it over to Brendan Lee off the wall. On the header. Nice try by Sean David on that rebound header. Wily veteran down there, Sean David, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points, 12 fouls. He's feisty.
Yeah, great ball movement there by Mesquite. Keep it going back to back, side to side, keep that goalkeeper moving. Unlucky on the delivery.
It was a nifty play by David.
Was.
Here's number 12, Rosas, down low, and he gets past the defender. Pollo Cortez, oh, excuse me, no, that's not Pollo Cortez in goal. I apologize. That is Estevan Vasquez seeing his first time of the season. And there's a foul. Looks like Brendan Lee was the recipient of the foul. Actually gave the foul.
Okay. Like a push in the back.
That's his first of the game. So interesting, not seeing Pollo Cortez tonight. Vasquez in goal. We have not seen him at all. As good as Cortez has been, kind of a surprise.
Yeah, let's see how he does. This is a game I'm not necessarily put my number 1 down.
And the referees wanted a new ball. This will be Garcia on the restart. Back to Valdovinos. To Garcia. Valdovinos, nice ball up the wall to Garcia. Garcia on his horse. And a great sliding tackle by De Leon. Beautiful job.
Yeah, nice recovery.
And Jorge De Leon with a nice, nifty move there over to Jamie Lovegrove. Misfires. Anthony Powell and he were not on the same page there. I'll tell you, De Leon is impressed in the 2 games he played.
Yeah, I've been impressed with him so far.
Here's Vaca. And the ball, good block there by Cody Ellis. And, ooh, man. Dangerous pass across the goal. Here's Clark Binning and loses the ball. I would imagine with Mike Jones out, you're going to see some more of Clark Binning tonight. Trusty defender.
Yeah, he's solid.
Here's Escalante to Quiros. And the shot is wide. Garay got that shot off quickly. Here's Vaca again. And another shot. Vasquez was there in position. Flash looked to reset here with Garcia. Valdovinos. And hits the...
Oh, did it?
I think maybe it did. I think it hit the
screen,
the bottom of the screen. You want to give a little feedback on that, Jim?
That's going to be an obstacle all night long. That thing sits low over the field, and we were joking about it earlier, having the over-under on about 40 times that thing gets hit tonight.
Yeah, and here's Mitchell Cardenas with the kick. And the try is high. Nice job. Here's Sean David to the left side.
Nice.
And the goal from Sean David.
Hey, we're coming off from Sean David to Romero. Great first touch. Took his time, put it in the upper left side. Nothing the goalkeeper could do.
Great job. And Romero with the goal, not Sean David. Sean David with the assist. Thanks, partner, looking out for me. Ramiro has also been impressive. 2 goals versus the Tacoma Stars in in 2 games was really impressive. Now on the board again, Sean David with the assist. 11:20 here in the fourth, and Ramiro keeps it going with another goal. Here's Sean David with the ball, getting a lot of time tonight, and Aligwe. And good defense. And there's a foul. Number 4, Roberto Escalante.
Yeah, Ligway just a little bit quick. Sticks his foot out there, clips him, takes him down.
Here's Mitchell Cardenas with the free kick. And over to Jamie Lovegrove, and Sean David on the back porch, just high. Couldn't get it down.
Yeah, good ball in by Jamie. Just need to redirect that.
Very important first goal for the Mesquite Outlaws, as this Monterrey Flash team, they can score some goals indeed. And some good defense again by Sean David on number 19, Ponce. Ponce gets back to Pichardo. And here's Chapa, Edgar Flores, over again to Ponce. And Vasquez, ooh, careful there. I don't know that he saw number 9, Puentes, behind him. Valdovinos to number 4, Escalante. In the middle, nice ball to 28, Flores. And the shot from Flores. Boy, nasty little shot there. Jamie Lovegrove, Anthony Powell, miscommunication. Mitchell Cardenas gets the ball back. And good defense there by Ponce. Recovers for the Flash, number 2, with the shots wide. That's Pichardo.
I think you got a hand on that one.
Yeah, Vasquez is getting tested here. This is
sure
certainly a game where he's going to be tested a lot. 10 minutes in the first. Mesquite Outlaws leading Monterrey Flash 1-0. And Mitchell Cardenas pressuring. And he gets Anthony Powell. But number 28, Flores, gets it and across high. Unlucky there. The Flash are on a 9-game winning streak. They average 9.2 goals for. They're a plus 46 goal differential.
That's unreal.
They're just nasty to play against. There's Vasquez to Cody Ellis.
That's a solid team all the way up the roster.
Man, they're so deep. They keep losing guys. And that's going to be a foul on Vicmore Aligwe. Aligwe is, unfortunately, 19 fouls, is fourth, tied for second in the MASL, so he will dish out a foul. Here's a shot. Good defense there. Sliding by Rio Ramirez with the block. And the Flash to 12 with a shot. Again, that's wide. Rosas. And Brendan Lee with the foul again. That's the second of the game, and I believe he just got a warning as well. Kicked the ball away. That's a no-no. Can't do that. And the shot is high from Garcia. Really didn't have much of a chance there.
No.
And
I couldn't get over it.
In addition to a point plus 46 goal differential, the Flash are 70% on the power play, 91% on the penalty kill.
That one's amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive too.
It is.
We're at just under 9 minutes here in the first. Here's Jamie Lovegrove with an opportunity and a shot just high, and it bounces out of bounds. Jamie Lovegrove's so good. He can run down like that, just attack you quick.
Yeah. He's a strong physical presence out there. You're not going to push him off the ball, and his footwork is usually spot on.
He is brilliant with the set pieces. I think he could be playing in England with his set piece.
Yeah, he can play a lot of places and a lot of positions.
Valdovinos. And we're seeing number 12, Rosas, here with the back. And it just misses. Looks like number 23, Quiros. And the long ball just under Ramiro. Rio is trying to collect it, and nice defense back there by the Monterrey Flash. A lot of high pressure here from the Outlaws.
Yeah, I'm liking it. The quick transition when they lose the ball to put pressure on the ball. It's going to make it hard for Monterrey to get it out of the back.
Here's Anthony Powell over to Rio. And Monterrey pestering. Oh, and here's the shot, number 5, the goal! Hector Vallejo ties it up. 7:52 in the first. Outlaws won, and the Flash won as well.
Nobody marking him on the backside. Bring the ball down the left, play a nice, easy ball. All he's got to do is redirect it. And that's the hardest one for a keeper, to get all the way across his goal mouth to defend.
Yeah, Cody Ellis there, frustrated. You could see And that's what they'll do. They'll push it over quickly like that.
Yeah, it was good ball movement.
The Mesquite Outlaws would like to thank Miter USA for providing today's match balls. Miter, founded in Huddersfield, England, is among the world's oldest sporting goods brands, starting production in 1817. Miter is a proud partner of Major Arena Soccer League, providing arena-specific match balls to both the MASL and MASL2. The MASL and Miter share a long-term vision to see arena soccer grow in North America. Miter's Astro Division ball is the official game ball for MASL League play. Miter's Astro Division is designed specifically for play on artificial surfaces. It features a more accurate flight than the average ball and has a 30% reduced bounce to make it play more efficiently in arena soccer. Thank you, Miter. What'd you see in the first few minutes, first quarter there?
Entertaining soccer. I hope this stays up, all 4 quarters. The Mesquite Outlaws have definitely come out on their front foot, trying to put it to Monterrey, keep them off balance. Monterrey's weathered the storm early and came back, tied the game up. I think it's going to be an entertaining match. I think it's going to be a fight all the way through.
Yeah, right you are. And we mentioned that first game. Remember, it was 3-2, the win for the Flash. They took it all the way to the fourth quarter before they got it. Here's Vic Moraligwe with a nifty pass from Ramiro. And 26, Clark Benning chasing back. Mitchell Cardenas collects to Vasquez and misfires up the middle. De Leon too far, looking for Vicmore.
Yeah, you need to take a little bit off that pass to get it through.
Garcia to Garay. Back to Garcia across and intercepted by Ramiro to De Leon. George, long shot.
That was a little ambitious.
Way high.
Took out the welcome sign.
Man, he did it. He did. He hit the welcome sign. Oh, man. And the restart here. This is Garcia.
It's interesting. I've been watching Monterrey subbing in and out, and they're putting a lot of midfielders at defense in this game.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, with the absence of probably arguably one of their best defenders in Tovar.
Yeah.
They're having to fill that spot, and they're, interesting enough, doing it with midfielders.
Interesting indeed. Chapa with the ball here.
I've seen Vaca back there several times.
Long ball up to Garay. Collects on the wall, looking for help across. And Cody Ellis knocks it away. Ramiro. Long ball to Anthony Powell. Almost intercepted.
Yeah, he got lucky.
Ramiro again. Long ball back to Anthony Powell. And right off the wall. The referee's going to say is out of bounds. Good thought there. That's where you have to make a long ball now. You can't shoot that long ball that far down the turf with that big scoreboard sitting there.
And it's also difficult to play that ball with that half fence. It's not a full fence all the way around.
Yeah, good point. Flores and Pichardo and back here. Valdovinos all the way up, and Vic Moraligwe intercepts. And the shot from Moraligwe, Valdovinos blockered away easily.
That's where I'm not sure he's 100%. That was a ball he could handle normally, and he decided to play it with his thigh instead of his left hand, which was the one he injured Thursday night.
That's a great point, Jim. Keep an eye on that. You're right. He in warm-ups he didn't look like he was grabbing the ball a lot. And Flash just kind of cycling through here. Valdovinos going to take it up. Look for the long ball. Nope. Short to number 4, Escalante. And Rosas wanted that ball long there, but Valdovinos didn't pull the trigger. Flash struggling to exit their zone.
Yeah, I think they're also content playing it around like right now and make Mesquite chase. They've been so aggressive. Here they are
And
again.
an interception by Cardenas. And to Vic Morligwe. And great job by the Monterrey Flash defense checking back. Cardenas now 2 on 5. Not great odds, is there?
No.
Here's De Leon to Jamie Lovegrove. Cardenas over to Oteze. Oteze's a defender, plays like a midfielder sometimes. Impressive young player. Vic Morligwe collects, looking for the turn. Back to Oteze to Cardenas. Jamie Lovegrove, the captain. And nice over to Vic Morligwe. Pops it over. Valdovinos collects. Good idea there. Jamie Lovegrove on the offside.
Yeah, I like that. That's 2 touches, though, Ligwe's had up front that's just a little bit heavy. You know, he needs to settle down, put a little bit less on the ball, and I think better things will happen for him tonight.
Valdovinos hits Puentes here. Puentes trying to get around Cody Ellis. Nice ball. And Vasquez collects, dishes it to Vic Morligwe, who's in traffic, gets it to the captain, Jamie Lovegrove, back to Vasquez. Good job there of stopping that counter. Here's Sean David, finds Jamie Lovegrove on the left open. Lovegrove pushed, foul.
Yeah. Good first touch by Jamie to get the ball out of pressure, trying to split 2 defenders, and they clipped him.
That's Garcia with the foul. 2:59 left in the first period. Jamie Lovegrove's going to get this kick. So good at these set pieces. Sean David back to Lovegrove. Wanted a shot there.
Yeah.
Lovegrove high.
That's Lovegrove's spot, too.
Yeah, he loves that.
Yeah, he's deadly.
Left side.
Yep, putting it on the ground.
Vallejo pestered by Brendan Lee. Nice job by Brendan Lee to win the ball there. Anthony Powell. Powell impressive in his last 2 games. 5 goals. Really come on as a point target man. The Outlaws are rich in the target man department. Rio back to Cardenas. And nice job. Anthony Powell gets it over to Brendan Lee. Valdovinos out of bounds. That'll be top.
Yep.
Top of the arc.
Another shooting opportunity, set piece. Again, Jamie's out there. Doesn't look like he's going to take it this time.
I'm going to say I don't know how he's not putting it at the top of the arc. That absolutely hit no one.
They got it right in the end.
They did. And here's Cardenas. Over to, just missing Jorge De Leon and Cody Ellis chipping up. Cardenas back in for a Ligwe. And there's handball incidental, not called.
Yeah, he was playing advantage.
And here's the shot and goal. Number 58, Jorge Rios picks up where he left off against the Dallas Sidekicks, making it Flash 2, Outlaws 1 with 2 minutes left in the first period.
And that's the danger of high pressure. Everybody was caught up, ended up on a 3-on-2 break. Good ball movement, nice pass. Easy slot right past the keeper.
Yeah, Rios had a hat trick against the Dallas Sidekicks 2 nights ago.
And it was an unassisted hat trick, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. It was unassisted, the rare unassisted. So the Outlaws find themselves in a hole here. Ramiro with the kickoff back to Vasquez. And Ramiro fighting for the ball, unable to get it. Back to Pichardo. We've got 1:45 left in the first period. Valdovinos to Pichardo.
This is right where the Outlaws want them, though. You don't want to be down at this point, but you also want to be close. I think if it's going to be a close game going into the fourth, I like Mesquite's chances in this, being able to pull it off.
Pichardo, Monterrey probing there, but Outlaws a good job of pushing the ball back. Valdovinos looking for somebody to pass to. Says, hey, guys. And here's Vaca. Excuse me, that's Quiros. The long ball to Quiros. Collects. And the shot, number 8, high. That's Vaca. A little bit high. 44 seconds left in the first period. Flash 2, Outlaws 1. Distributes to Cody Ellis.
Now it's time for the Outlaws to settle down a little bit.
There's Sean David over to Rio. And Mitchell Cardenas turn.
They've had the foot on the throttle the entire game.
Cardenas. And a shot. Oh! Fumbled that. Valdovinos couldn't grab that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not. I don't think he's right. That's a ball he should have easily handled.
Here's Rio pestering. And the flash, long ball down to Vasquez, just wanting it out of their zone.
Yeah, I couldn't see it from my angle, but he might have been screened also, and that surprised him.
And that's the end of the first period. The Monterrey Flash lead the Mesquite Outlaws 2-1. And, partner, I know we talk, we're a period in, though, but you had a couple guys you wanted to keep an eye on, didn't you?
Yeah, and the last one just took the shot for Monterrey. It was Miguel Vaca. With the suspension stuff, I saw him playing defense. He's kind of all over the place. He needs to step up and create. He started the season with 6 goals and 2 assists in 3 games and only 2 goals in the last 6 games. So with some key players out, that's a player that – is very capable of breaking out and scoring a lot quickly. So keep an eye on him. And for Mesquite, Eligwe, Vic Moore.
There you go.
Again, if you're going to have a midfielder back there marking him, I like his chances with his ability to hold up the ball, create space. He should get a lot of opportunities for himself and players around him. So whether it's assists or goals, I think he's going to be an integral part in Mesquite winning this thing.
No, I like it. I like them both. Good eyes there. Keep an eye on them. Scoring summary in the first. 3:42 kicked off by Mesquite Outlaws. Oscar Ramiro, assisted by Sean David, made it 1-0 for the Outlaws. 7:09 in the first. Monterrey Flash, Hector Vallejo, assisted by Jorge Rios, made it a 1-1 tie. And this last goal, 12:59 in the first. Monterrey Flash, Jorge Rios getting back again involved in the offense, assisted by Miguel Vaca, made it 2-1 Flash. Yep. Shots right now are Mesquite 5, Monterrey 3, so all 3 Monterrey shots are goals.
Yeah.
You'd think they want to start shooting a little more, huh?
Well, they also were put in a position that you almost can't miss. They were just easy, take your time. Place it. You didn't have to put anything on it. The ones they missed are the ones that were under pressure, and they were trying to hit it hard or get it off quick. They had all the time in the world on all 3 of those goals. Defense needs to get back and mark that player. Can't leave them open on the backside like that.
Yeah, and that's the thing that's been interesting with the Outlaws is at times they're so good on defense, and they really lock down in the blocks, and I mean
right.
their defense has just been so impressive. And then there's times you scratch your head a little bit. And one thing you got to remember, too, is the fact that a lot of these Mesquite Outlaws players, a lot of these guys are rookies.
Right.
Never played in the league. A good number of folks came over from the Sidekicks. In fact, over 100 points scored by the Dallas Sidekicks last season. Came over to the Mesquite Outlaws. So the Mesquite Outlaws certainly get out on the right foot in the points department.
Yeah, there's a lot of firepower on this team. That's why I'm not worried about a 2-1 deficit right now.
This will be Jamie Lovegrove on the kickoff, back to Cody Ellis.
They just got to be careful with the high pressure and transitioning to defense. All 3 of Monterrey's goals came out of transition and not getting back.
Here's Chapa with the ball. And the shot from Chapa long. This is number 11, Santanilla. Nice job by Vasquez getting the rebound off the wall there.
And I don't know if that was a miscommunication in the back or what, but you can't give them that kind of time and space to go ahead and just fire at you.
Vasquez coming up. The long ball. Valdivino just picks it easily. Notice how he had to go wide left there to get it around the scoreboard. Yeah, the screen. Valdivinos pestered by Cody Ellis, the defender. And here's Jamie Lovegrove with the interception. Valdivinos way out of his goal, a league way. And Monterrey Flash do well to recollect the ball. Here's John Ponce. Cardenas collects there. Good defense. He's got a league-way to his left. League-way across to Jamie Lovegrove. One-timer in the goal. Jamie Lovegrove has tied it up 13-41 in the second period.
And there we go. What Monterrey did to us 2 times now. I keep saying 3 goals. I don't know why, but 2 goals. There, they got caught in transition, lost the ball. Ball's placed up. Nice one for Leagueway. Places it right across the mouth of the goal for Jamie just to slot it in. Had all the time in the world, just place it. Beautiful.
Yeah, goal scorer's goal. Jamie Lovegrove right on the back there. Assist by your guy to watch, Vicmore Leagueway.
He found some space. The ball found him, and then he found a target that could put it away.
So Leagueway's 3rd assist on the season. Doesn't get many of those, but that time he was dishing it off to his line mate, the captain, Jamie Lovegrove.
Yeah, nice unselfish play because he had the opportunity to take a shot from where he was.
And Sean David pestering in 50. Oh, and a great job by Rio Ramirez to jump out on that ball. And there's the shot from Vallejo, long.
And somebody needs to come out and put pressure on that.
Glanced off of, I believe that was Brendan Lee. And they're counting on, they're counting down. And almost Monterrey was able to get it off. It's Ponce. Oh, that ball's scary there for a second for the Outlaws. Bouncing around. Again, Garcia with the long opportunity. Here's Sean David. Sean David does well to get it to Cardenas and just missed the goal, the scoreboard, excuse me.
That was a nice ball forward. Just another foot.
And here's De Leon. De Leon and ran into the wall. He wanted to foul and got it. That's going to be Pichardo. That's Nunez, Adriano Nunez. This is Cardenas with the free kick. And Jamie Lovegrove again! What a play by Jamie Lovegrove off the Mitchell Cardenas kick. The Mesquite Outlaws have pulled ahead 3-2, 12:34 in the second period.
What a goal. That was pretty. Set piece, play it off the wall. Jamie's making a run in and just taps it right in. You can't draw that up any nicer.
Jamie Lovegrove again on the scorer sheet. That's twice today. He's notched goals. Looking like the captain that he is. He was a man on a mission with that one. He was just going in and picked it perfectly. Mitchell Cardenas, nice ball off the wall there. Nifty goal for the captain. And Vasquez, and there's Romero. Romero's shot wide. Monterrey scrambling a bit here. Vicmore Leagueway is
almost the same spot as earlier with the foul. Let's see if they can set up a set piece here or nope. What are they?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
they're saying that was kicked out of bounds. I believe that's what they're saying. We're going to find out here in a second. If they were going to the top of the arc, it indicates that it was kicked out of bounds without any deflection.
Interesting.
There's no foul there. And again, Mitchell Cardenas on the kick. Cardenas right to Vicmore Leagueway, and the good block there by, I believe that's Escalante. And oh my gosh, Jamie Lovegrove quick with the shot. Cody Ellis back to Cardenas. And Jamie Lovegrove
It's a nice shot.
Having a game, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He and I always joke. He asked me why I hadn't picked him for the player to watch in a game, and I told him, when I don't, you go off. So
there you go.
So he's probably got one or two more in him, knowing him.
Here's Vaca with the ball for Monterrey. And up to Puentes. This is Garay. And De Leon intercepts. Headed to the goal. De Leon with a shot. Valdovinos blockered it away. Nasty little shot from De Leon there. George getting it done.
Yeah, I need to keep trying him. Every save he's made has been right-handed so far.
Here's Puentes. And Vaca, excuse me, and that's Rio. Oh, Rio almost caught Jamie Lovegrove on the run there. Here's Escalante. And Escalante back, and Escalante scores. Beautiful pass there. The Monterrey Flash have tied 3-3, 10:55 in the second period.
Yeah, that was a breakdown in the defense. No one tracked back. Man sitting all alone right in front of your goal. All you got to do is get him the ball, and it's all over.
Puentes with the assist on that goal. Roberto Escalante. And, man, this is it, the Monterrey Flash. We talked about it. They're deep.
Yep. Yeah.
One man goes down, one guy comes up, and he scores for him. You know, this Monterrey Flash team, they're resilient.
They are. They keep coming at you, too. They don't stop.
10:51 in the second period. Long ball from Escalante to Anthony Powell. Sean David ran over and wanted the foul. The whole place wanted the foul, and he was given it. Back to Cody Ellis. Anthony Powell with the turn to Brendan Lee. Damian Garcia with that foul on Sean David. Here's Rio with the shot. Is blocked. Sean David over to Brendan Lee again. And Brendan Lee, wow! What a shot! Yeah. I don't know how he got that shot off. Anthony Powell quickly just flicked it up to him and served it up.
Good little piece of skill there. And the build-up to it was beautiful. I mean, the ball movement, the Skeets moving it around. The Outlaws are doing very well with their passing and creating opportunities, giving people time and space.
Nifty shot from Brendan Lee, former SMU Mustang. And the long pass to number 19, Ponce. Here's Quiros. Is spilled by a league-way no foul. Long ball to Chapa. And there you go. He's shoving the back of Sean David.
Yeah.
Sean David, one of those. He knows when to take them, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
And a nifty little pass from Cardenas to J.J. Oteze, who's on his horse on the right side. Oteze, dangerous in the offensive end of the field. Back to Jamie Lovegrove. You know Lovegrove wants that hat trick. Nice ball off the wall to himself. Couldn't get past the last defender. Valdovinos collects it. And long pass here to John Ponce. Ponce to Puentes. Across Vallejo. Here's Garcia.
Just trying to settle the play down a little bit.
Mitchell Cardenas marking Puentes closely. And the long ball to number 12. Nice job there. Rosas. And Garcia And the shot, and just missing at the back with the back heel. My goodness. What an opportunity there for Puentes. Just missed with the back heel. Great idea, though. Vasquez, here's De Leon. Pass up to Anthony Powell, who collects on the wall. Pestered by Pichardo. Anthony Powell gets it out of trouble, back to Ramiro. Cody Ellis up the middle to Anthony Powell. My goodness, being held. Golly. And Powell with the shot wide right. Man, he's getting mugged. Hugo Puentes with the ball, and Cody Ellis collects, and the shot from Cody Ellis is blocked. Cody Ellis, he loves to shoot. Here's Clark Benning. Thought about it. De Leon. I think George is happy. He's trigger happy.
Yeah.
He's got a lot on his shots. He's excited to be back.
Yeah, I think Cody had to do it again. I think he would have taken that shot one time instead of making an extra touch.
The second period, 7:05 left in the second. Tie game. Monterrey Flash 3, Outlaws 3.
It'll be interesting to see if they can keep this pace up the entire game.
So I know
this is an exhausting pace.
It is. It's and especially for a team that played just 2 days ago.
Right.
I know you had a couple of keys too, Jim. I know we're about we're 7 minutes into the second, but what do you got? Is it holding true?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we've talked a lot about it. One of it for the Outlaws was take advantage of what's not on the field for Monterrey and go after them, and they're doing exactly that. They're high pressure. They're trying to go hard, put the pedal down, and that's what they needed to do, and try and get up on them. They did. That's holding true. Now, can they keep that pace up? That's what I want to see. For the Flash, it was defending. They weathered the storm early, and they seem to be rotating in and out with these missing players, especially on defense. Like I mentioned, the midfielders dropping back there and playing. So everything's kind of fallen in place like I thought they would, and I'm pleasantly surprised with the play, the intensity of the play. I didn't think it was going to be this fast-paced.
Two good teams indeed. Shots right now, Mesquite 11, Monterrey 6. And we've had no penalties, knock on wood, no penalties as of yet.
The Outlaws haven't had a single penalty. Wow.
This is going to be Vasquez on the restart, Valdovinos on the restart. Oh, miscommunication there. Lucky.
Yeah.
Valdovinos. This is Valadez for the Outlaws, seeing his first opportunity of the game. Valdovinos looking for a long ball. And Ramiro, pestered, keeps his feet. Nice job there.
Yeah, nice balance, nice footwork.
Vasquez up the wall to Valadez. And gets it to his line mate, Rio Ramiro. Rio up the wall to Ramiro. Rio to Ramiro. Cody Ellis. Cody Ellis again. And you got Vic Morligwe at the point. Not a lot of off-ball movement right now for the Outlaws. Back over to Rio. Jamie Lovegrove looking to start the attack. Long ball to Vic Morligwe, who collects, and good defense by Monterrey there.
Yeah, they weren't giving any passing lanes. The midfielders were stepping up and cutting off the passing lanes. So Mesquite was having a hard time finding a way to get it to Ligwe.
Yep.
A little bit quicker ball movement would help.
Here's Jorge Rios back to Vallejo. Valdovinos. And the long ball from number 28, Cody Ellis, intercepts. pestered by 2 Monterrey Flash players. Needs some help and going to get the foul. Quick restart for Rio.
Gets the help from the referee.
Lovegrove across to Bickmore. And Bickmore unable to collect.
Yeah, it was a good
Garcia
idea.
back to Valdovinos. And Chapa's wide open on the left side. Moves it quickly, and the shot from Chapa. Cody Ellis with the block. Jamie Lovegrove collects. And Chapa again. Chapa this time to number 9, Puentes. Oh, and the goal for Puentes. Sneaky, snuck it in off the wall.
Yeah, unlucky on that. Lost it. Jamie lost it on the board. Got pushed off the ball. Monterrey takes advantage of it, puts the ball across the middle, and then unfortunately defender just tapped it in for him.
Yeah, another own goal type situation.
Yeah, I don't know if that was going to go in if he didn't touch it or not.
Yeah.
So, well, it'd be interesting to see how they score it.
Yeah, if you're a defender out there, own goals happen. But Hugo Puentes gets credit, even strength goal. Monterrey leads the Outlaws 4-3 with 5:11 in the second period.
Yeah, anytime you can get a defender facing his own goal, usually bad things happen.
Yeah, it's a good point. Rio's played so well this season, too. The rookies played very well. Valdovinos chooses there to off the chest, deep. And here's Valadez. And nice little chip to himself. Fortunately, wasn't able to get it to Sean David. Here's Pichardo back to Valdovinos. And the long ball missed by Cardenas. This is number 26, Garay. And he'll test. It goes over the top of the net. Goalkeeper distribution. 4:36 in the second. Flash lead 4-3. And here's J.J. Oteze with the ball. Back to Vasquez. Long up to Anthony Powell. Missed. It's going to go to the top of the arc. The Outlaws are trying to say that hit the board, which I think I agree with, actually.
I do too.
I agree.
I thought it hit the top.
I think it hit the top of the board as well. Yep,
that's what
and
they're
that's
gonna
exactly. The referee absolutely gets it right here. Nice job by the referee, because he made a call there, and he saw what happened, changed his mind. Lead referee is senior referee is Graham Florence, and referee is Daniel Radford. Fourth official is Trent McCauley, assistant referee Kyle Bourne, and a nice job there by the referee group to kind of regroup and take a look at that. Here's John. Back to Escalante. And Valdovinos. Good give and go there.
Looks like Monterrey's starting to figure out the high pressure for the Outlaws and have a little bit easier time getting it out of the back here lately.
Here's Vaca. Pichardo. Ponce again. Back to Escalante. Monterrey, and they can do this all night.
Yeah, they
playing
can.
keep away.
Yeah, their passing game is probably one of the best in the league. They can hold the ball pretty much as long as they want to.
Valdovinos looking long. And a good ball there. Nice opportunity by Puentes. Cardenas intercepts. J.J. Oteze. Nice piece of defensive work by Cardenas. He's been impressive this season. The former Rio Grande Valley Barracuda. Cody Ellis. Back to Vasquez. Long ball to off the wall.
Yeah.
Unfortunate there. Look at Clark Benning on his horse, though. Sean David. Oh, and here's an off-man opportunity. And right to the middle, wide. Monterrey maintained possession. 2:14 left in the second period.
Yeah, I think Monterrey would want that chance back again. 2v1.
Valdovinos. This is Jorge Rios. Retreats back. Wants another bite at the apple. And the long ball looking for Quiros. And Vasquez off the wall there. Nice job collecting. Cody Ellis finds Valadez off to Clark Binning, who's wide open. If he can collect it here, shot. Valadez just missed. And I believe they're going to get Valadez with the foul here. Ran into the defender there.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Yep.
Good play by Clark down there in the corner to get that ball even into a position for a shot.
Yeah, you're always winning with Binning. Valadez's first foul of the game. And Valdovinos. And Valadez pressure.
Uh-oh.
He gets the ball. Valadez high, just high.
Wow.
Great pressure by Valadez there. And all the way back to Mitchell Cardenas, who collects. And he's going to look to reset. Oh, man. Had his pocket picked for a second. Jorge Rios, and I think they're going to get Mitchell Cardenas with a card.
Yeah.
He gets the blue card there. And Outlaws fans not happy with that call, but what you could argue there is that Jorge Rios was off to the races if Mitchell Cardenas didn't grab him. I think, it's a savvy play, and I believe this is going to be a free kick for Jorge Rios with a chance to pad the Monterrey Flash's lead 4-3, 1 minute left in the second. And Mitchell Cardenas will also be on the bench, so there's a power play here. Excuse me, not on the bench, in the sin bin, in the box. So it will also be a power play for the Monterrey Flash. So let's watch Jorge Rios here against
I don't know what Lovegrove
Esteban Vasquez. Rios gets the ball. Vasquez and the move, and Vasquez scores.
Nifty little piece.
5-3. Monterrey Flash over the Outlaws. 59 seconds left in the second period.
And that's unfortunate. I understand the foul, the need to foul there. Not necessarily 100% that should have been called. That's one maybe you let him play on. He's on goal. But the goal, nice little nifty little footwork to get it to the side of the keeper and just tap it on in.
Yep. Jorge Rios again with the goal with just seconds left in the second period. And the Mesquite Outlaws very frustrated, still talking to the referees. I hate to break it to them, but they're not going to change the referee's mind.
Yeah, they're not going to win that argument.
Jorge Rios, that's his second goal of the game. 59 seconds, Jamie Lovegrove looking for a pass long to Vicmore Leagueway and can't collect. Up quickly to Monterrey, and there's Cody Ellis. And the long ball, Vasquez comes out of his goal over to J.J. Oteze. Monterrey pressuring here. Ball's out of bounds. Cody Ellis with the restart. 37 seconds left in the second. Jamie Lovegrove. Pass intercepted. And Lovegrove gets it again. And, the trip.
Here we go.
And there's another card. Jamie Lovegrove was off to the races there. Garay's going to get the card. He'll go to the penalty box.
Yeah, he denied a scoring opportunity. Lovegrove was going to be on frame after that touch. What an aggressive play by him coming out of the back.
Absolutely. Jamie Lovegrove's playing incredibly well tonight.
This is one of the better games I've seen him play in a long time.
So there's 24 seconds left in the second. The Flash lead 5-3 over the Outlaws. Outlaws will be on the power play. Outlaws are 15% on the power play. Monterrey's 91% on the penalty kill. Mitchell Cardenas with the ball.
Let's see if the Outlaws can put a dent in that percentage.
They certainly would love to tonight. Cardenas over to Cody Ellis. Back to Cardenas to Jamie Lovegrove. Jamie, nice pass to Cody Ellis. And Cardenas again. Ellis. Cardenas looking for the open man. Anthony Powell collects off the wall. 3 seconds left. And not even going to get a shot off. Unfortunate there. Into the second period. Monterrey Flash lead the Mesquite Outlaws 5-3. When we come back in the second half, 1 minute 36 seconds on the power play for the Mesquite Outlaws. Hey, MASL Primetime is a new home for the best highlights, interviews, and action from the MASL each week. Catch the latest episode every Friday as Alex Bastevansky hosts this 30-minute deep dive into the MASL. Make sure to catch every episode. And it looks like we've got a special guest here tonight.
Yeah, just walked in.
Look at him coming up. He's smiling. He's sitting behind. You snuck up on us up there, my friend.
Had to come and creep up in a little. How you doing today?
Good. Welcome to the. Well, introduce yourself, please, sir.
Well, I'm McCain Spraglin. I'm number 94 from Akron, Ohio, and I'm currently on the Mesquite Outlaws.
Nice. And Spraggling, so you're playing here. For one of the legends in indoor soccer, Tattoo.
It's amazing. Like, I'm still, like, each day I get awed every day. It's crazy to me.
So you got Tattoo, you got Sagu, you got Nick Stavro.
It's a power squad, honestly. You got three great minds in the game, you know, so it's great. It's amazing being, you know, able to learn something each and every day.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I can imagine that it is fun. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where did you play previously? You have much indoor experience?
Well, yeah. I'm coming from San Diego. I was with the Sockers 2 in the second division.
Got it. Okay.
You know, we won the whole league last year.
That's right. You did. Congratulations.
Definitely.
See, you're bringing me up to speed too, man. I hate to say it. The MASL 2. Some people forget about the MASL 2.
It's crazy.
It's extremely competitive.
Definitely competitive. You know, we had a lot of guys that I felt like, you know, could compete at a high level on a lot of first division teams. So it was definitely good. Yeah. The competition was definitely similar to the first division.
And once upon a time, the Mesquite Outlaws, or excuse me, the Dallas Sidekicks had a MASL 2 team. That's
really?
Many years back.
Wow.
I think actually Nick Stavro was the coach of that team.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it's you know, they don't have that team anymore. But frankly, with two teams here in the DFW Metroplex,
you never know.
It might be time, right?
Definitely, for sure.
Why not?
With it growing each and every year, I definitely see them. You know, it's a big soccer culture here in Dallas, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know?
So one of the things that's being heavily debated is, hey, Sidekicks, Outlaws, both Dallas, 30 minutes apart, right?
Yeah.
I mean, is it bad? Is it good? What do you think?
You know, I honestly think it's great. It's great for the league and it's great for Texas, you know, because it's a lot of soccer here. So, you know, when you think of Texas and soccer, you think of outdoor. People don't really know it's indoor here, you know, and I think it's great, and it's a good addition to have the Mesquite Outlaws right across town for the Sidekicks.
Well, I couldn't agree more. And, you know, I know that your coach, Tattoo, he loves not getting on an airplane.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He notoriously hates getting on airplanes.
For sure, yeah. So I'm sure he loves that part about it. So.
And it seems too like a lot of the teams have been able to come in to either Mesquite, play you guys, and then the next day or the day after come over, just cross town and play the other team.
Right.
In this situation, you're kind of benefiting a little bit because they played Dallas on Thursday.
Yeah.
A couple of red cards, a couple of guys suspended.
For sure.
Did you see any of that that fracas?
Yeah, you know, we did get a chance to watch the game, but Monterrey, they're stacked. They got a lot of quality players. So just because they lost 2 players, it didn't really change anything for us as long as we stuck to our game plan. So
yeah, it's a great point. I mean, we were talking about it earlier, 9-0. Who's going to knock this team off? I mean, every time a guy goes down, remember Frank Tayo last season was their top forward, gone,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Edgar Gonzalez, top scorer,
gone
for injury. Now Brian Aguilar, top scorer, gone for red card. And then guys just keep Jorge Rios is stepping up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just unbelievable how deep this team is.
Of course, it is.
Talk about a little bit about what do you do outside of soccer. I know. So is San Diego home for you in the offseason?
Actually, Akron, Ohio is home.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right. So
I usually outside of indoor, I usually go home to see the family because I don't really see them that much. But I also play outdoor, so
okay.
I'm not gonna spill anything where I'll be playing this year.
You're gonna tease us like that. Okay, all right.
Something coming up soon. So.
I see how it is.
Yeah,
are you? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
So outside of soccer, I do a lot of things. I'm really big into fashion.
Oh, nice.
So I attend and also join in on fashion shows all over.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Wow, that's fascinating.
So that's like my big thing outside of soccer.
What's your brand? Talk about it. What's it called?
Well, I can't really say too much yet, but just know this July it'll be a brand. So hopefully we'll be able to have something next season.
You're like the tease master.
Yeah,
you're coming in. You're not going to give who you're playing in the outdoor. No. You got this fashion brand coming out.
Keep them waiting.
All right. Well, where can they find you at home? What, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook?
Yeah, I have my Instagram handle is All American.
Okay.
And I do have a public account, so anyone could join in and see what I'm up to.
Awesome.
And
all right.
Also, it's the same on Twitter. And Facebook is just McCain Spraglin.
All American. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that play on words. Well, nice job there. Well, hey, McCain Spraglin, glad to have you here. Welcome to Mesquite,
anytime.
man.
Thank you.
We can't wait to see you down on the field. Any idea of are you getting still lobbying tattoo on when to get in, or
no?
You got to pay some people. I don't know.
Not at all. We have a lot of good quality players, and they're still trying to find our identity.
Yeah,
so I just know when my time comes, I'll be ready, and I'm sure Tattoo knows that as well. So there's no pressure on him. He's doing everything he can in his power to make sure we're all ready. So
absolutely,
I'll just be ready when the time comes.
Well, listen, you're a good team guy. We love having you. Congratulations on the future brand there. That's awesome to hear about. And man, we hope wherever you land in the off season for outdoor soccer, we'd love to see you there too. And hope you have a great season. Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it. It means a lot. Take care.
McCain Spraglin, everybody, is our guest today, and he was kind enough to sit down with us, Jim, and talk about all things indoor soccer. It's got to be pretty special playing for one of the best to ever play the game in tattoo. I mean, I don't want to – I know we kind of talk a lot about that, but, frankly, if you had a chance to play for, I don't know, Mike Madonna for the Dallas Stars or, I don't know,
Roger
Staubach for the Dallas Cowboys. Look at us on the same page there with the Cowboys. I would go and play for that guy, wouldn't you?
Yeah. And I coached with Tattoo a couple years in high school. He was coaching the boys, and I was coaching girls, and he's an interesting
So you coached with him,
yes.
So that's interesting. So
yes, I learned a lot from him.
So spill the beans. What's
He's an intense coach.
He is very intense. I was actually coached by him, believe it or not, in indoor soccer. It was just a wee tyke. And I'll tell you, you want to talk about a guy who is no nonsense, man. And he's probably the sweetest demeanor, the kindest demeanor off the field. But, man, on the field, it is a battlefield. It's a battle zone.
Yeah.
And he is definitely going to go to battle there on that field, no doubt.
I always like watching a team warm up, especially the team I was going to be coaching against or playing against. And I remember Tattoo one day told me, that's the best player on the team. And I went, how do you know that? He goes, he was the last one off the bus. He can get away with it.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, there was some classic sparring matches between Tattoo and Gordon Jago back in the day. Can you imagine? I was not privy to those. I was a little small, as were you probably, back then. But the Reunion Arena days, I've heard some tales
Yes.
about Jago and Tattoo going at it. Well, hey, we're here in the halftime. Monterrey Flash lead the Mesquite Outlaws 5-3. When they come back, the Outlaws will have a 1 minute 36 seconds still remaining on a power play. Scoring for the Flash, as we get over there to that. Scoring for the Flash, in the first, the scoring is Oscar Romero from Sean David for the Mesquite Outlaws. In the first, again, Monterrey Flash, Hector Vallejo, assisted by Jorge Rios, made it a 1-1 tie. In the first, again, the Monterrey Flash, Jorge Rios, assisted by Miguel Vaca, gave the Flash the lead 2-1. In the second period, Jamie Lovegrove, the captain, gets on the board, assisted by Vicmore Ligwe, made it a 2-2 tie. Again in the second, Jamie Lovegrove scoring off of Vicmore Ligwe assists, 3-2 Outlaws. And then Roberto Escalante knocks home a goal for Monterrey, assisted by Hugo Puentes, made it a 3-3 tie. Hugo Puentes on the board, 3-4, made it 4-3 Flash. And then again, Jorge Rios late in the second, 14:03 in the second, made it 5-3 Flash, and that's where we sit today. We've had Mitchell Cardenas got a blue card, holding card in the second, gave a penalty kick to Monterrey, which Jorge Rios buried, and then again, Eduardo Garay for the Flash, tripping the blue card 2 minutes at the very end of the second. For scoring, for shots, Outlaws are out shooting the Flash 11-9. The penalties, the power plays are, both teams has had one power play. The Flash get the credit for the power play goal, and penalty minutes are 2-2, and the fouls, Outlaws 4 and the Flash 6. What do you think the Outlaws need to do to kind of pick it up here a little bit in the second half, Jim?
Well, like we were talking earlier, I'm not so sure that they can keep this pace up, the entire game, but that's what they need to try. They came out, put Monterrey on their heels, and they need to come out in the second half, do the same thing. Just go after them and try and keep them off guard. One thing during halftime was watching, we got a new goalkeeper from Monterrey that was warming up, so it'll be interesting if there's a change there.
Okay.
So that's something to keep an eye on. But
was that Monterrey down there, or was that was Monterrey's goalkeeper? Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right.
So let's see what happens there, who comes out. Other than that, two unlucky breaks is the difference in this game. Otherwise, it's 3-3 right now.
Yeah, I agree. Mitchell Cardenas, you could argue that he didn't grab him, but I think it wasn't a terrible call. Frankly, no. You can't get too upset about it.
It's one of those ones that could have gone either way.
Yeah,
and it depends on which bench you're on and who's going to yell the loudest.
A lot of yelling indeed. Jamie Lovegrove twice scoring, really having a nice game.
Yes,
that's
his
his
game.
7th and 8th goals.
And one thing we've seen Monterrey do in the past is double team out of the back. And I think if they try and do that in this game with this style of play that Mesquite's throwing at them, that's going to cost them. So let's see if they try and hold true and double team immediately after they lose the ball. If so, I think some opportunities are going to show up for the Outlaws.
For the Monterrey Flash, Jorge Rios, man, back-to-back games where he has just been on fire. Mm-hmm. He got the hat trick against the Dallas Sidekicks, as we previously mentioned.
Yeah, he's on fire.
Two goals now tonight. Man, again, Monterrey, guy goes down. They're without Brian Aguilar. And Jorge Rios just stepping up, getting him a goal.
He's an interesting player. He knows how to slide in and find space, and seems to be all alone half the time. So Mesquite needs to keep an eye on him when he's on the field and make sure that he doesn't get behind him anymore.
Yeah, and boy, that was one thing we saw with Tacoma against the Tacoma Stars and Mesquite Outlaws. Really struggled when that ball went into Nick Pereira, and it just seemed the entire game there was a wide open man flashing, just running down either the left or right side. And Pereira just picked him apart. I mean, he's so good with his back to the goal. And
Yeah.
he was just hitting those wide open guys running down the field left and right. Only seen that a couple of times here tonight.
Right.
But again, it can be costly if the Mesquite Outlaws don't lock that down. You wonder if Tattoo and Nick Stavro got together and said, hey, guys, this is going to kill us if we keep doing this.
Yeah, and they've capitalized every time they have done it, and they just got to shut that down. And the aggressive play can cause that, a lack of communication can cause that, and then being lazy can cause it. And I think it's been one of each at different times in this game.
Well, and the thing about indoor soccer is you can never – it's very different from outdoor. Outdoor, you can kind of hey, my guy is to my right and behind me, or he's over to my right and in front of me. And, you can kind of just monitor if the ball is away. So I think a lot of the challenges, going from outdoor to indoor for some of these young rookies is you have to stay with your man constantly.
Right.
You cannot ever lose sight of your man. Don't assume you know where your man is, because the second you assume you know where your man is, he's flying down the field and about to score a goal. It's such tight quarters, very different.
And I think some of it's been caused by that aggressive play where they think the ball's being won in the midfield or in the attacking third, and they're leaving their player to try and get into the attack. And that's a byproduct of, trying to put high pressure on. And but like you said, you've got to keep that player in sight or in touch. And when you do lose the ball, you've got to transition quickly, get back on them.
Yeah, and the really, really good forwards, boy, they just know how to be stealthy. They know how to just, allow you to think they're standing in a certain place, and then, boom, they're around. They're right on the back post, knocking a ball in.
You notice each one of their goals has come pretty quickly. It hasn't been a manufactured goal where they knock it around 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, it looks like the referees here are going to come out and get ready for this second half. And I think we're going to
have a goalkeeper change on the
I was going to ask.
Mesquite side.
We might see. I think what happened was when you were looking at that dark blue.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's who was warming up down there. Was Eduardo Pollo Cortez was down there warming up, but he had that dark Mesquite blue. So that's what threw you off, partner. I think which is what the Monterrey Flash are wearing, the darker blue tonight.
Right.
So threw me off a little bit too. But it looks like we're going to have potentially Pollo Cortez. So an interesting move. The Outlaws taking kind of a page out of the Monterrey Flash book, because typically Monterrey, they'll start with Reynoso and then move to Valdivinos late. And it looks like the Outlaws might be doing the same thing, going with Vasquez first. And it looks like Eduardo Pollo Cortez is going to come out here in the second. So it'll be very interesting. And Pollo, one of the best, man. He is having a heck of a season. 4.06 goals against average, is third in the MASL. .750 save percentage, again third in the MASL. 3 wins, is tied for fourth in the MASL. He's faced 108 shots and made 81 saves. I mean, rookie, man, just ice cold running through his veins. The kid he just doesn't get up or down.
And this might also be an attacking move too, because he's very good with his feet.
Yeah,
he distributes the ball well. And a couple times they've struggled getting out of the back when the goalkeeper had to distribute. So that might be something that they're looking at to transition a little bit quicker with this goalkeeper.
Well, the Monterrey Flash, Chapa is going to kick off. And, again, the Outlaws will be on the power play for another minute 36 here to start.
It would be nice to see if they can capitalize on this, make this a one-goal game for them.
Yep, the Outlaws for the power play are 15%. They've really struggled on the power play this season. Kind of surprising as many weapons as they have on this team.
Well, they got a lot of them out there on the field right now.
Yeah, they do. Cody Ellis, Mitchell Cardenas, Jamie Lovegrove, Vic Moraligwe, and Anthony Powell on for this last minute of the power play for the Mesquite Outlaws. Over to Jamie Lovegrove, and Monterrey's happy to have them set up out there. Mitchell Cardenas over to Cody Ellis, back to Lovegrove. Anthony Powell on the left side. Lovegrove to Cody Ellis. Ellis loves to shoot on the power play. Cardenas off to Anthony Powell, and a shot, one-timer, just wide left. The clearance by the Monterrey Flash. Jamie Lovegrove collects again. 43 seconds left in the power play. In the third quarter, Anthony Powell back to Cardenas. Cody Ellis draws two defenders. Jamie Lovegrove up to Anthony Powell. Monterrey so good here. Cody Ellis with a rebound, and he scores! Cody Ellis off the Valdivinos rebound makes it Outlaws 4, Monterrey Flash 5. 22 seconds left on the power play, 13:46 in the third.
A well-earned goal. Good ball movement. Put it down in the corner, drop it back to Jamie, takes the shot. Keeper's unable to handle it, comes right out to Cody for a nice silky finish by Cody.
Cody Ellis, a man that just loves to shoot. He's a defender, but he's got a cannon, and that is Cody Ellis' second goal on the year. 3 points, and he has 18 shots. The 17 prior to that was tied for third on the team. Defender. Here's the quick restart for the Monterrey Flash. And Brendan Lee back and collects. And spilled. And that's number 19, Ponce, with the foul on Brendan Lee. Rio.
I want to watch that goal over and over again.
Here's Cortez.
That was pretty by Cody.
That was beautiful. Here's De Leon. George De Leon pushed. State keeps his. Oh, and the quick shot. Valadez just missing Valadez. And Valadez trips. He falls down. Not going to get that one, my friend. That was.
Felt self-induced a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of not winning an Oscar with that one. Here's Valdivinos. And back and forth with Santillan. This is Garcia. Santillan. And Valdivinos.
This is good on Mesquite's part. They're not allowing anything up front. They're not going forward. A bad angle on that one.
And here's John. Back to Garcia. 12:30 left in the third quarter. Flash lead 5-4. That ball played out of bounds by Garcia. Restart from Cody Ellis. Back to Pollo Cortez. J.J. Oteze. And the man Jorge Rios looking for his hat trick. Here's Jamie Lovegrove looking for a hat trick as well. And they're going to get a handball from Oteze.
Yeah, unfortunate. Just
Quick
popped
restart.
up on him.
Quiros. Chapa again on the wall here to Vallejo. Chapa. Escalante, long ball up to, oh man, good try there.
Nice
good
defense.
Opportunity. Jamie Lovegrove tracking back. And Sean David lose it. That's a nice ball by Quiros, though. Good idea. Valdivinos coming up. He's going to look long. This is Rios. Cortez way out of his box. Sean David collects. Good ball to Vicmore. Aligwe beats the defender on the right side. Vicmore looking to spin. Oh, and the move in the corner. Again, looking for an outlet pass. Finds Mitchell Cardenas. Vicmore just couldn't quite get the ball in position to shoot there.
Yeah, good job holding on to it, though, down there in the corner and waiting for support to come in.
Mitchell Cardenas up to George De Leon. Pestered there by Jorge Rios.
Nifty little play there on the
Yeah,
side.
George De Leon, man, he's really impressed. Long ball to Anthony Powell. Anthony collects it off the wall. Back to De Leon. That ball stopped, and De Leon used his head, but unable to get it back into play.
That's interesting.
I have not seen that. The ball almost stopped, and De Leon reached down with his head and pulled it back in play.
That's 2 firsts and 2 nights for us.
And Cortez long ball to Anthony Powell across, looking for Sean David, and Garay, a nice job there with the turn, and he's off to the races. Back again to Pichardo, who's resetting.
That was good defense in the transition. That's what caught him a couple times in the first half, and good job, all 3 defenders back and didn't give them a man advantage up front.
Great point. There's Garcia and Valdovinos. Off-ball movement so impressive by Monterrey.
It is. They do not stand still.
Here's Puentes. Puentes wearing the gloves tonight. Almost looks like a keeper out there.
Yeah. Well, it is a little chilly in here.
It is very cold. But on the field, you got to think we're running around. They're not too cold. It's Valdovinos. And a long ball to Puentes. And Puentes, woo! Scary moment there for a second. Cortez back. Long distribution to Anthony Powell trying to turn. And back to Cortez. Good defense by Garcia for Monterrey. Here's Ramiro to Cortez. Long ball to Valadez.
Nice ball.
And good job collecting it there and shielding off the defender. Cody Ellis over to Ramiro. And Ramiro, nice move there. And the shot blocked. Rosas, and the shot again. High, Rio collects. Back to Cody Ellis. And Valadez. Good job there retaining possession. Ramiro. De Leon calling for the ball. Rio to Romero. And there's a push and the foul. That's number 3, Garcia, with the foul. Nice shift there by Rio Ramiro.
Yes, and it looks like Mesquite's going to keep this pressure up. They're going to continue playing this style, and I like it. Monterrey's having a hard time dealing with it right now.
And the referee says, I didn't blow my whistle yet. They're supposed to be back away from the play. And he's still saying, guys, you got to be back up. Here's Jamie Lovegrove with a restart to Cody Ellis. To De Leon. De Leon back from injury. And Jamie Lovegrove. And nice ball to Valadez. Valadez. And the shot gave Valdivino trouble. And, man, you could see.
Yeah.
So that was completely unintentional there. Jamie Lovegrove runs directly into Valdovinos, and both men are down on the ground. And it absolutely 100% was not intentional by Jamie Lovegrove.
No, they were both 50-50 ball.
Yep.
They got there at the same time, and Jamie stepped on him.
Yeah, and Valdovinos, second game in a row where he's ended up on the ground in pain. And looks like the trainer's going to come out and check on him. Going to check on
Lovegrove.
Jamie Lovegrove as well.
Yeah, I think Jamie took a knock to the hip when they collided.
Yeah, it looks like, Jamie definitely took. If we can see the replay here, and you can see Lovegrove just trying for the ball there.
He got an elbow in the hip as he went by.
Yep. And Lovegrove gingerly up, holding his side. And such a good sportsman, says to Valdovinos, you okay? And got the thumbs up from him. Lovegrove, man, the captain, tough guy, scores goals. Certainly Monterrey not disappointed to not see him on the field.
Yeah, but they might not like him when he comes back, because usually when Jamie takes a knock, he comes out playing a little bit harder than when he went off.
Flash lead 5-4, 7:53 left in the third quarter. Hey, the MASL podcast returns for the 2019-2020 season. Join us as we talk to players, officials, and coaches from across the league and take you behind the scenes of the MASL. Check out MASLsoccer.com to listen to past episodes and subscribe to the official MASL podcast on Apple Podcasts. Also, Kick This. Outside of being on the team, the best way to know what's happening in the MASL is to tune in to Kick This. Every weekend, Soccer Sam discusses the ins and outs of all the MASL action. Find Kick This every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern on iHeartRadio. So the Mesquite Outlaws not letting off.
Nope, not at all.
Not looking like they're concerned. A veteran tattoo coach team.
Yep.
Not losing their confidence or their composure.
No, they seem very composed, very, very disciplined. A couple breakdowns in the first half. Haven't seen it here in the second half. It looks like they've corrected their mistakes. And earlier, I said this plays right into the wheelhouse. If they can keep it close, being at home, I think Mesquite's could definitely pull this off tonight and give them the first loss of the year to Monterrey.
And again, the lone goal scored on the power play for Cody Ellis, 1:14 in the third, made it 5-4 Flash. Shots right now, Mesquite lead 15-9. So Outlaws getting it done in the shots department.
Yeah, you're going to miss every shot that you don't take, and they're definitely pulling the trigger on it tonight.
And Escalante collects, and Brendan Lee so fast. Mitchell Cardenas with Vic Moraligwe in the middle, just missed him.
Yeah.
Valdovinos, nice job to collect that ball in anticipation.
Yeah, Vic Moore's a little upset with himself. He thought he could handle that ball and do a little bit better.
Quiros and Vaca playing together here. Escalante. Ponce carrying. A good ball back from Ponce. Sean David defending. Escalante. Up to Vaca. Nice ball to Escalante. Oh, he couldn't get the shot off.
It was a heavy touch. He came flying in there. The ball was placed beautifully at his feet. His touch was just a little bit too heavy.
Another opportunity here for Monterrey, and Vic Moraligwe intercepts the ball, but Monterrey quickly gets back. Santillan, and all the way back to Valdovinos. Sends the ball Vaca.
Yeah.
Garcia looking for the outlet.
In that line, Vic Moore was stuck back on defense for a little bit. He was praying, let me rotate up front.
He's a tough man. He much better served, I think, on the forward side in the offensive zone. Garcia, long ball here to Vaca. Cody Ellis, and Vaca does well to get the ball off. And a ball right in the middle, and a foul. Dangerous moment there for the Mesquite Outlaws. Called a foul.
With or without the foul, that was a good recovery on defense to cause a bad shot. They had him rush the shot. He had to hurry it and couldn't get it on frame.
And Oteze pulled down by Puentes. There's Cody Ellis back to Cortez. Lovegrove back on the field, so that's good to see for Outlaws fans. Lovegrove, long ball to Anthony Powell. Guarded by number 5, Vallejo. Couldn't quite turn and shoot. Vallejo with the block.
Yeah, just got enough of it that it went wide.
Jamie Lovegrove, nice job to get it to Anthony Powell, and almost got it back to him. Wanted that quick give and go. Here's Jamie Lovegrove to Cody Ellis, just a little far for him. And careful, here's Jorge Rios. Over to Flores.
Again, good recovery. Everybody getting back behind the ball quickly after they lost it, not giving Monterrey a direct avenue towards goal.
Yeah, big change from that Tacoma Stars game. And here's the ball, Jorge Rios. Cortez lucky there. Jorge Rios again gets the ball back, and the score. Monterrey Flash make it 6-4, 5:01 in the third.
What a nifty little finish. Ball chest high. You put any body part you can, get it redirected to goal, and there it is, back of the net.
And the Flash take it 6-4.
You can see it right here. Little ball played about chest high. Nice finish. Unfortunate for Mesquite.
Got it directly off his chest. Impressive piece of ball movement in the offensive end. And again, that was...
It'd be nice to see the Outlaws respond right now.
Yeah, 6-4 with 4:58 left. And this ball's out of bounds. And Mitchell Cardenas to Jamie Lovegrove. Cortez, Rio.
Now Monterrey's going with high pressure.
Rios with a shot. Cortez. The Outlaws, boy, they're under pressure, under fire right now. There's Jamie Lovegrove. Valdovinos. And Escalante. And the long ball. And nice shot there by Garay. Garay to Mitchell Cardenas. Monterrey just not backing off at all. Here's Jorge De Leon. George De Leon. De Leon, nice ball. Vicmore Aligwe, and the shot and score. Vicmore Aligwe. The Monterrey Flash leads 6-5, 4:01 left in the third quarter.
And that came straight out of the back. Started with the goalkeeper. We're talking about the possible change being footwork, and he played a beautiful ball up front. Couple touches, balls at Aligwe's feet, and that's going to be deadly from that angle right there. Nice touch.
What a nice ball from George De Leon over to find Vicmore Aligwe on the back porch.
Nice quick transition for a goal. And they answer right back.
Immediate answer. And that previous Monterrey Flash goal was Victor Kuros, assisted by Jorge Rios. And this goal here, Vicmore Aligwe, even strength from Jorge De Leon. George De Leon. I keep calling him Jorge. Sorry, George. And Clark Benning with the block.
Nice.
Always puts in great minutes. Vicmore Aligwe, nifty job turning there. Unfortunately, lost the ball. Santillan. And good defense there by Ramiro to prevent the shot. There's Garcia trying to go. Oh, and a pick. This is De Leon again. George looking for Clark Benning, and the shot. Valdovinos does well there. Blocks it away. Man, De Leon is so good. He's just been impressive. And there's the ball off the scoreboard.
Another good opportunity for Mesquite.
2:54 in the third. Monterrey Flash leads 6-5. Fireworks. Much more fast-paced, back and forth than the previous meeting.
It's entertaining.
Mitchell Cardenas with the kick. And my goodness, Valdovinos. Incredible save there. Cardenas, man, he just kind of casually walked up and and there's
unlucky.
There's Cortez. And we have back-to-back balls off the Videotron, the brand new beautiful HD Videotron here in the Mesquite Arena. And Garcia, my goodness. What a shot from Garcia, just high. Tricky little play between him and Ponce. 2:31 less than the third. Ponce back to Valdovinos, and Jamie Lovegrove has been pestering every time Valdovinos gets the ball. Ponce over to Vallejo. Vallejo's wide open, running free. And Sean David can't get Vaca. Vaca. And Vallejo with a shot and the score! Vallejo makes it Monterrey 7, Outlaws 5. 2:07 left in the third. Man, it's back and forth.
Yeah, it is. They're just running from end to end. And, again, they put a couple combinations up there up front and just put it top shelf.
And Vallejo, that's his first of the game.
That was good ball movement down there to get a player free.
And assist by Hugo Puentes. And, man, this Monterrey Flash team, I mean, you score and they're going to immediately run down and score on you. I mean, I cannot tell you how impressive they really are. And Puentes, that's his second assist of the game.
And so far the Outlaws have answered each time. Let's see if they can do it again.
And Valadez. And Brendan Lee trying to get the ball. And Valadez just missing the interception there. Here's Flores Chapa. And De Leon again, George. And beautiful ball to Brendan Lee. Brendan Lee with a shot. Valdovinos is there with the save. And here's Rio. Cody Ellis. Chapa.
Good
and
job, Cody.
Referee says play on. Good job there. I like that non-call. Clearly Chapa just kind of fell over on top of Rio. There's Mitchell Cardenas. Back to his goalkeeper, Cortez. Cardenas again. And Monterrey with that high pressure. That's Nunez in the game. We haven't seen much of him tonight. Bickmore Leagueway and Mitchell Cardenas overruns. Here's Nunez, fresh legs. 35 seconds left in the third. Flash leaves 7-5. Escalante collects in the back. Happy to drag out a few seconds. Long ball. Nunez defended by Oteze. Jamie Lovegrove. Every time Lovegrove's on, Jorge Rios is on. There's Mitchell Cardenas. Gets the ball. It's going to be top of the arc.
Lucky.
Yep. The ball was not touched, did not hit the wall, did not hit another player. Anytime it's just kicked directly out of bounds, it goes to the top of the arc.
With 4 seconds, Mesquite needs to be careful here. Last thing I want to do is go down 3 goals.
And the shot from, oh, nope. Vaca faked me out there. I think he faked out the timekeeper, too, because the timekeeper took a second off. It was at 4, now it shows 3 seconds. Monterrey Flash leads 7-5. 4 seconds is back on the clock now. Vaca, sneaky little play.
Yeah.
So a quick timeout here for the Monterrey Flash as they diagnose a play.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they come up with. I think that's what they were doing with that run, and then the quick timeout to see what the Outlaws were going to do on that set piece, and not a single Outlaw moved.
Head coach for Monterrey is Jamie Borrego. Armando Terrain is the assistant coach, and Antonio Allman is the assistant coach as well for Mesquite. Head coach tonight, Nick Stavro, and assistant coach supported by the great Kevin Smith and Kylie Couch, the defensive legend, many years for the Sidekicks. He was, they call him ankle breaker.
Yeah, he was a fun player to watch.
He had a nasty. He's a great guy off the field, but man, off the field, man, on the field, he's nasty temperament. He'll break your ankle, think nothing of it. Here's Monterrey. We got 4 seconds remaining in the third. Monterrey trying to pad this lead, and it looks like it'll be for Monterrey taking this kick is John Ponce. Let's see if Monterrey, they're waiting, and the referees are going to give the whistle. Ponce, well done there by Cortez,
nice.
Off the wall. Played it beautifully by Pollo Cortez, yes. And that's the end of the third period. The Flash lead the Mesquite Outlaws 7-5 here at the Mesquite Arena. I'm your host, Matt Thorne, along with my color man, Jim Foringer. Well, Jim, an exciting third quarter there. We saw some scoring, some back and forth play.
Yeah, very entertaining play. I like this brand of soccer that's out on the field right now. It's up and down. There's some good combination play. There's some great footwork. We've seen some amazing little pieces of skill from time to time out of these players. It's just been a joy to watch this game, and I think we're in for some fireworks in the fourth quarter.
And in the third, the scoring on the power play, getting it started with Cody Ellis from Mesquite. In the third again, 9:59, Monterrey Flash come back. Victor Quiros, assisted by Jorge Rios. Again, 11 minutes, Mesquite. Vic Moraligüe, assisted by George De Leon. And then Monterrey Flash, Hector Vallejo, assisted by Hugo Puentes. The shots now are Mesquite 19, Monterrey 13. So Monterrey is narrowing the shot differential.
I think this fourth quarter, Mesquite needs to shoot and shoot and shoot. We haven't seen a clean handle by the goalkeeper yet. I'm a firm believer in you create your own luck. Put the ball out there in front of the goal, hit it hard. If it doesn't go in, be there to clean it up. We've seen it once. And I think good things can happen. Put pressure on the goal and keep shooting.
Yeah, I think it's a great point. Fouls are the Flash 10 fouls to the Outlaws 6 fouls. Each team has 2 penalty minutes. And blocked shots are 3-3, which is interesting. Tovar, who is suspended tonight, as we mentioned previously, is tops in the league.
Right.
He's a very, very good block man, and he is at 20 blocks. He's first in Major Arena Soccer, and so they're missing his block shots. But in all fairness, the Outlaws haven't really tested Valdivinos too terribly much.
No, a lot of the shots that aren't going in are right at him, and take a little bit more time, little off of it, and place it. And he hasn't proven that he's going to be able to handle a ball cleanly. So just get it on frame.
Yeah, still wondering if he's dealing with a little bit of
I think so.
With an arm injury.
Yeah.
And he's certainly some of those that you would have thought he would have caught, did not catch.
And he's favoring his right arm. It was his left arm he injured the other night, and most of his saves, he's setting himself for a right-handed save.
All right, we're off to the fourth here. Flash leading the Mesquite Outlaws 7-5. Cody Ellis, long ball to Vic Moraligüe, and defender steps right in front of that. Moraligüe wins it back. All the way back to Cortez, up to Rio. Sean David and Puentes. Nice job there. Tracking back. He had Jamie Lovegrove running left. Puentes, very good play tonight. Sean David off the wall. Oh, man. Monterrey stepped in front of it, did not allow Vic Moraligüe to shoot. And Cody Ellis collects to the captain, Jamie Lovegrove.
Good aggressive play there up front to get the ball back.
Yep.
As soon as they lost it, they transitioned and put immediate pressure on it, and now they have possession again.
Jamie Lovegrove back to Cortez. Notice the long balls. We're not seeing the long balls at all.
No.
Here's De Leon almost losing, but getting it back to Ellis. And Vicmore Leagueway collects and pestered there by the Monterrey Flats. That's Escalante on defense. Leagueway does well to cut there. Back to Cody Ellis. And Jamie Lovegrove to Clark Binning. And Lovegrove again. And just shoots it down the wall to Vicmore Leagueway. And there's a foul. Escalante doesn't like it. Shoved him into the wall.
Just good hard work down there in the corner by him holding that ball up. He's just a master at doing that.
Yeah, he is. And Cody Ellis off the wall, tried to himself. Puentes intercepts Vaca. And they get it back. Here's Cody Ellis with the shot and the score! Cody Ellis makes it Flash 7, Mesquite Outlaws 6, 13-11 in the fourth. Outlaws come screaming back.
And that's just all-out hustle. That's what got them that goal. Lost it down there, got it back immediately. Unmarked player right there in front of the goal, and Cody buried it. Now that's more of a defender shot than that pretty one he had in the first half, or the third.
Cody Ellis, even strength goal. That's his second goal of the game. And, man, he has a cannon. He'll shoot it.
Yeah, he did.
He just loves to shoot. He's one of those defenders that loves to shoot it. Assisted by Anthony Powell. So a nice Anthony Powell's putting back. This is the third game where he's got a point. Impressive run for Powell. 13:04 in the fourth. The Flash leads 7-6. Outlaws threatening, trying to get it back on the even strength here. Valadez, nice move along the wall and gets past Valdovinos, and there's the bicycle kick by Valadez. What a play by Valadez. My goodness. The Outlaws have evened up the goals 7-7, 13 in the fourth.
And what a goal. I mean, that bicycle popped up nicely for him. That's one for the highlight reels right there.
Bradley Valadez, have a game, my friend. What a play. And he's a tall player, not one of those you would expect to get up in the air like that.
No, he's been playing up front, shielding the defender off the ball most of the time, but that came off, popped right up for him, and, boy, he made the most of that one.
Impressive goal. That's a highlight goal. I'm sure our friend.
That got me out of the chair.
I'm sure our friend Alex Vasilovansky will be talking about that on MASL Primetime this week because that was an impressive play.
It's worthy of it.
Just climbed up and got it. And here's Sean David against the wall. And this is Garay threatening. And Monterrey, my goodness, almost the answer. And Sean David looking for help. And Monterrey immediately picks it back. And Garay running free down there.
Yeah,
Jamie Lovegrove. And Monterrey just not at all satisfied with this tie. And there's a block from Cortez. What an impressive block. And, man, it's almost like Outlaws are scrambling right now, Jim.
They are. They need to settle back down. They need to keep doing what they were doing, and they smell blood in the water right now, so I think they're going a little bit too hard. They need to back off a little bit, get their composure back, and then take this game.
Rios, nice job stepping in front, back to the ball, and there's a foul. And Rios, man, he fell directly on that ball, and he's up, but, man, he yeah,
that's one that'll knock the wind out of you.
Wait, hold on. Are you saying that? Are they giving the foul to Monterrey?
What?
No way. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Are you saying they're giving that ball to Monterrey? I can't believe what I don't know how. How is that a foul on
unless
Rio?
they thought it was obstruction.
Boy, I mean, I got to really question that one.
Yeah.
I don't know how that was a foul on Rio. You know, I made the mistake. I made the mistake of praising the referees earlier. Apparently, Valdovinos with the long ball up to trying to hit number 12, Rosas. Cody Ellis fending him off, and not a very good ball across the middle. Clark Binning, great job, finds Ramiro. Ramiro finds Anthony Powell on the left with a scoring on. Anthony Powell with a shot. Great job of the save on Valdovinos. And Anthony Powell is down, writhing in pain. And I was watching the shot. I didn't watch the off play.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
We might see the replay here. I don't know what happened to Anthony Powell. It looks like he's holding his face. But you don't know is that, and they're immediately calling for the trainer. So he is, he's definitely hurt. And I hate to admit, Jim, I did not see after Powell took the shot.
No, I didn't.
What happened?
I didn't see it either. I was watching the save.
It was an incredible save by Valdovinos.
Oh, he just answered any question whether his left arm's hurting him, because that was a completely left-handed save and a nice one at that.
Yeah, indeed. And he's holding his mouth. You don't know, is it the mouth? That's the thing. Is it the mouth that hurts, or is he just trying to cover his mouth? So hopefully Anthony Powell's okay. 11:04 in the fourth. Flash 7, Outlaws 7, and it's a raucous crowd trying to get the wave drill going here at the Mesquite Arena, and you got to love that.
Yeah, it's a nice crowd.
Fans are getting into it. It's a great crowd tonight. It's a fun time, this brand new franchise. And we just hope Anthony Powell's okay. And I think
they actually got the wave going.
I think he might. It looks like he's holding his teeth, so I think he got.
Yeah.
I think he got hit in the jaw after the point. I wish we could see a replay. I know the guys on the video, they were probably like us. They were following the ball. And this is it's a hard sport. You know, a lot of the folks from futsal coming into the sport, and they say to me, the Brazilians, especially on the crosstown rivals, the Dallas Sidekicks, they say, Matt, it's so much more physical futsal, than futsal. I mean, this game is like hockey.
It's a contact
in soccer,
sport.
right? It's definitely a contact sport. You're getting banged, and Powell is walking off, so a ovation there from the crowd. And to recap again, 11:04 left in the fourth. The Outlaws and the Flash are tied 7-7. The Mesquite Outlaws 3-4, trying to knock off for the first time the 9-0 Monterrey Flash this season. And Monterrey has certainly been impressive tonight.
I've been impressed with both sides, both play. Both these teams are leaving it all out there right now. They are going after each other.
They are indeed. And here's Ramiro with the ball on the restart. Over to Rio. Mitchell Cardenas to Sean David. And Valadez gets the ball. Valadez with that highlight reel goal.
We've seen some nice ones tonight.
Yeah, we have. Bradley, that's his second goal of the season. And here's Ramiro all the way across the Vicmore Leagueway. Nice job to Ramiro. Oh, man. Great defensive play there by Escalante. Slides in. Ramiro, good pressure from the Outlaws.
That was a great idea by Vic Moore to try and play that ball one time like that.
It was.
Great defense to disrupt it.
Yeah, Escalante, incredible play there. Just diving, putting his body at risk. Here's Vicmore Leagueway again back, and he's got to Mitchell Cardenas, who gets it, and the shot, Valdovinos with the save. Fumbled for a second. Vaca to Escalante, back to Valdovinos. 9:51 left in the fourth. And Rio Ramirez will pester. Valdovinos Long to Puentes. And Puentes is going to be fouled along the wall here. I believe that's Rio.
Yeah. The way this one's shaping up, we might end up with a little bit of extra play tonight.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And excuse me, that was George De Leon with a foul on Hugo Puentes. It's his first of the game.
I think this one's going to come down to who makes the next mistake.
And there's De Leon again, not getting a call. It's Garcia looking for Quiros. Didn't find him. Oteze, De Leon trying to spin out. And Quiros down. De Leon off the
off the TV.
Off the TV.
That's a big screen.
It is definitely a very big screen. I'm thinking that this is going to be something we're going to see a lot of here, Jim, in this arena now with this big screen. And looks like Flores, Chapa with the restart. And the shot saved by Cortez. And the goal, Jorge Rios gets the rebound, back of the net, breaks the tie. Monterrey Flash lead 8-7, 8:40 seconds left in the fourth.
And there's that mistake, the next mistake. And ball's down there in the corner, great save. Couldn't get it out of the back end. Cody was trying to get it out, get it downfield, get it away from the goal. It just didn't happen. Ends up in front of the goal. And here we are, down by one again.
And Jorge Rios, second night with the hat trick. My goodness, Jorge Rios, just as soon as you stop one, the second guy is going to come up. So Mesquite really they need to maintain their patience here. Long ball to Valadez. Heads it to himself in the corner. Off the wall, Sean David just high.
He wasn't going to climb that ladder.
Sean David, not the tallest man in stature out there on the field.
Yeah.
And here's Rios looking for more. Valadez, good job getting the ball. Valadez to himself. Valdovinos collects. And the long distribution to Jorge Rios. Mitchell Cardenas steps in front of it. And does well to Sean David. And the Outlaws will reset. Mitchell Cardenas looking for an outlet to pass to Cortez. And Vic Moraligwe trying to turn three players. And Monterrey Flash defense swarming, just not allowing Ligwe any space whatsoever.
We've seen him beat double teams, but they tripled him on that one.
Yep. Nunez putting in work here. Escalante over to Valdovinos. Vallejo. Vallejo again. And I think Monterrey is going to be completely happy with just playing a little keep away.
Yeah, slow
in
it down.
Their own end. There's Vic Moraligwe.
Yeah, both teams have been dangerous in the transition, and a little possession right now is not a bad deal for Monterrey or Mesquite. Kind of slow it down, get your composure back, get your mind back in it.
Here's Garcia for Monterrey. 6:56 left in the fourth. Flash lead 8-7. Vallejo back to Valdovinos. Long ball to Nunez. Flicks it on. De Leon does well tracking back. Oteze back to De Leon to Mitchell Cardenas. Oh, man, the pressure there does well to maintain. Valadez trying to get the ball. And Brendan Lee collects it. Looking for a spot. Oh, man, great job tracking back by number 26, Garay. Nice job. Here's Puentes pestering De Leon. Cortez, Cody Ellis. Monterrey, they've not taken their foot off the gas at all, Jim.
No. Yeah, I'm surprised this pace has kept up this long. Both teams moving as fast as possible. Miter Mesquite Outlaws would like to thank Miter USA for providing today's match ball. Miter, founded in Huddersfield, England, is among the world's oldest sporting goods brand, starting production in 1817. Miter is a proud partner of Major Arena Soccer League, providing arena-specific match balls to both the MASL and MASL2. The MASL and Miter share a long-term vision to see arena soccer grow in North America. Miter's Astro Division ball is the official game ball for the MASL League play. Miter's Astro Division is designed specifically for playing on artificial surfaces. It features a more accurate flight than the average ball and has 30% reduced bounce to make it play more effectively in arena soccer.
Thank you, Miter. You're watching Mesquite Outlaws on MASL TV. Catch every game each week on the league's official streaming home, MASL.tv. And get the latest news on the MASL and your favorite teams. Make sure you are following MASL Soccer on Facebook and Instagram and MASL Arena on Twitter. Great game tonight. Monterrey Flash leading the Mesquite Outlaws 8-7.
This is going to be a fun finish.
Buckle up, folks.
Yep.
Still 7 minutes left. 6 minutes, 6 minutes left
6:06
in the fourth. And push through to the end. Rio Ramirez with the restart here. Sean David. And Rio up the wall. Vicmore Leagueway on the receiving end. And Garcia does well there. And Brendan Lee steps in front of it. Good job there by Brendan Lee to break that up, that counterattack up.
And there's Monterrey with that immediate double team.
Yeah.
There it is again.
And that's number 2, Pichardo, kicking it out of bounds. This should be kick in. Cody Ellis. And he'll fire from there. Here's Anthony Powell. And if Anthony can turn. And Cody Ellis, whoa, my goodness.
Wow.
Cody Ellis with a shot, looked wide, but deflected. Dangerous moment there for the Flash. Clark Binning and De Leon pestering Puentes. Clark Binning steps in front of the ball. And this is Vaca over to John Ponce. De Leon defending. Nice move by Ponce. The Vaca off the wall to himself. Nice job, Clark Binning, but the shot blocked by De Leon off of Escalante. Good defense there by the Mesquite Outlaws. And there's a shove from Anthony Powell. That's his first of the game. And Chapa with John Ponce again. Just running through the middle. The shot blocked by Rio Ramirez out of bounds. Top of the arc. And Valadez playing the town fool role there. There's John with a shot. Blocked by the wall. Does a good job there. Doing its job. Valdivinos, the long ball. Tess Cortez. Cortez can't collect it. And oh my gosh! Escalante with the rebound off the wall from a hard angle on the left side. Monterrey Flash lead 9-7, 4:25 left in the fourth.
What a strike. You know, ball comes all the way down, comes off the wall. He one-times it, puts it in the far netting. Nothing the goalkeeper can do on that one.
And Escalante with an impressive goal. And Cortez misplayed it, clearly misplayed it. It was a nice thought, though, by Valdovinos to even test him.
Yeah.
With the shot down there.
Nice one-time shot.
The one-time shot from Escalante, my goodness. This Monterrey Flash team, one man down, the next man scores.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
That is Roberto's unassisted goal. Here's Vicmore Leagueway. And Vicmore to Oteze with the shot way wide, but Vicmore Leagueway somehow gets that ball on net. Valdovinos, though, easily grabs it, throws it aside.
That was a great job by Leagueway to even get that on frame. That's a hard ball to handle.
And Valdovinos, Mitchell Cardenas. The ball wide open on the left, and it's just going to pass it over easily. Jorge Rios high, just barely high. That might have caught the pipe.
Yeah.
Jorge Rios already has a hat trick, and the Outlaws look a little discombobulated right now, Jim.
They do.
3:07 left in the fourth. Monterrey leads 9-7.
And it's come down to two mistakes. One by the goalkeeper in the back and then the other one by a defender after a rebound. So that's a little disheartening for a team that's playing so well to have something like that happen to them.
Here's Cardenas looking for a pass to an outlet. There's Ramiro. Gets it to Jamie Lovegrove. Back to Ramiro, who loses it. Jorge Rios, good job by Jamie Lovegrove there. And nifty play. Gets Jorge Rio wide on the right side, looking for some help. And a great play past Cardenas, and the goal! Number 7, Adriano Nunez with the distribution from Jorge. 2:23 left in the fourth.
Just a little bit of letdown, like you said. It looked like Mesquite was, their heads were down. They weren't quite in it. Their composure was lacking, and that was, a little bit of sloppy defense in the back, and a nice little distribution for a one touch into the goal.
Well, the Monterrey Flash, they just have, frankly, guys that can just score all over their team from the back, from the defense, in front. Because this Mesquite Outlaws team they're no slouches. They're good on defense, and the Outlaws have brought in the sixth attack. Is their sixth attack? Going to try to see if they can get within an inch of Monterrey. The perfect 9-0 Monterrey Flash. Cardenas over to Jamie Lovegrove. Cody Ellis. And Monterrey just pestering. There's Jamie Lovegrove. See if he can turn and gets it across to George De Leon. Cardenas to De Leon. And Cody Ellis. And Cardenas to Valadez. Back post. And a fumble there. Cody Ellis gets back. Back to Mitchell Cardenas. 1:38 left in the fourth. And Cody Ellis loads up and a shot high. And they're going to take an opportunity here. Cody Ellis running. Can he beat the ball? He does. Gets it up to Jamie Lovegrove, the captain. And Lovegrove up to Anthony. And holding his ankle. There. Cody Ellis to Sean David. Cardenas. And Valadez. Ball scoots out to Jamie Lovegrove. 1 minute left in the game. Jamie Lovegrove with a shot. Good job. Valadez back of the net. Valdovinos rebound off the Jamie Lovegrove shot. The Outlaws pull to within 10-8. 53 seconds left in the fourth. Valdez's second goal of the game.
That's exactly what we were talking about. Put it on frame.
On that lethal shot from the left side. And Mesquite Outlaws cannot get this ball, possession of this ball fast enough right now.
Yeah.
10-8, 53 seconds left on a good one here in Mesquite, Texas. The Flash lead the Outlaws 10-8. And there's a timeout. Monterrey wants to talk about it. You got to wonder if Monterrey wants to figure out a way to hold on to the ball here for the the next few seconds.
Yeah, because Mesquite's going to be coming after them as soon as that ball's touched. Trying to get possession back like you were talking about and see if they can get it to within one goal with a little bit of time left.
And it's a couple of impressive goals from Bradley Valadez, one of the rookies, impressed in the preseason.
Right.
Had a nice preseason. He's one of those players that we kind of kept our eye on a little bit.
Yeah. There hasn't been a letdown by Monterrey whatsoever.
That's a great point, Jim.
They missing players and all. They just keep coming at you.
And we talked about Valdovinos maybe with the injury hasn't stopped him. They're all grit.
Right.
They're incredibly. You never see their confidence waver.
I don't think they think that they're ever out of a game.
Yeah.
They could be down 4 or 5 goals and they would be playing as hard as they are right now.
Great point. So it looks like Jorge Rios will kick off here. And I have a feeling that the Flash are just going to play a little game of keep away. And here the Outlaws have finally had possession. Cody Ellis, 39 seconds left up to Anthony Powell, but stepped in front of. And there's the shot, is just high. Cody Ellis collects it. And he's over to Jamie Lovegrove. Long ball down to Valadez, unable to get there. Nice job by Escalante stepping in front of it.
He didn't need that foul.
Yeah, Valadez. That's his second of the game.
Get around the attacker.
And the long ball collected by Vaca, and Valadez, and shirt tug, didn't get the call. Here's Valadez, and he finds Anthony Powell to the right. Shot just missed wide. Powell just not able to for the empty netter. Mitchell Cardenas tracking back with Jorge Rios, and there's the whistle. Game is over. The Monterrey Flash 10-8. Impressive showing for Monterrey. Man, this team 10-0, Jim, decisively 10-0. In my opinion, this team, they've just got scores all over the place.
They do. They have talent. They play well. They play well as a team. You don't see any individual.
Here in a minute with the player of the match, but right now we're going to talk about some scoring.
Yeah.
Buckle up, Jim. In the first, Mesquite got it started out with Oscar Romero, assisted by Sean David, made it 1-0 Outlaws. Again in the first, Hector Vallejo, assisted by Jorge Rios from Monterrey, made it 1-1. In the first, Jorge Rios scored, assisted by Miguel Vaca, made it 2-1 for the Flash. Going into the second period, Jamie Lovegrove comes storming back, assisted by Vic Moraligwe, made it a 2-2 tie. And then again, Jamie Lovegrove struck gold, assisted by, made it a 3-2 Outlaws lead. Monterrey, and again in the second, Roberto Escalante, assisted by Hugo Puentes, 3-3 tie. Monterrey, Hugo Puentes again made it 4-3 with the flash. Monterrey, Jorge Rios, 5-3 flash. And then you go down to the third quarter, and Cody Ellis makes it 5-4 to the flash. Assisted by Jorge Rios, 6-4 flash. Vic Moraligwe on the scoreboard, assisted by George De Leon, made it 6-5 flash. Then again, Monterrey striking Hector Vallejo, assisted by Hugo Puentes, 7-5 flash. In the fourth, Mesquite coming back. Cody Ellis, assisted by Anthony Powell, made it 7-6 flash. Bradley Valadez on a highlight reel goal, assisted by J.J. Oteze, made it a 7-7 tie. Monterrey rattling off 3 goals. Jorge Rios, assisted by Damian Garcia, Roberto Escalante, and then Adriano Nunez, assisted by Jorge Rios, made it 10-7 flash. And then Bradley Valadez for the Mesquite Outlaws with the 6th attacker, made it 10-8 flash. And, man, you want to talk about, if you like scoring, this is the game for you. Shots ended up being Mesquite 24, Monterrey 20. And the scoring was 1-2-2-3 for Mesquite, first, second, third, fourth. And then again, Monterrey, first 2-3-2-3, going back and forth throughout the game. Two cards, holding card on Mitchell Cardenas, that costly one, Jim.
Yeah, it was.
And he got that blue card, and then Eduardo Garay got the blue card for tripping as well back in the second. So only 2 minutes each for the power play, so not a lot of opportunity there.
No, and as physical as the game is, the referees are letting them play. You know, I figured there'd be more penalty minutes in there, but good clean play over, you know, for the most part.
And it's gotta be interesting to see the move by the Mesquite Outlaws, putting in backup goalkeeper Estevan Vasquez into the game in the first. And
yeah, I think it helped out a little bit with distribution out of the back, but otherwise, Monterrey is constantly putting themselves in a position for pretty much easy goals, and they work hard at it. Find space, find time right out in front of the goal, and they very rarely miss.
And if you're watching, this Monterrey Flash team, gosh, you just got to be so impressed by what they're able to do today. And you keep, you wonder, a lot of people are saying, they're playing the sidekicks, they're beating the sidekicks, they're beating a brand new franchise in Mesquite. But I'll tell you, their wins have been decisive. And
they're also tonight missing arguably 3 of their top players.
Yeah, good point. Absolutely great point.
People just keep filling in.
Block shots tonight, the Outlaws had 6 blocks, and the Flash had 3. And we're going to soon go down to Van with forward Jamie Lovegrove, who had a couple of goals tonight. As soon as the folks downstairs get ready and give me that green light, we'll send it down to him.
Okay, I got Jamie here with me. Jamie, first of all, congratulations on the hat trick here tonight.
Yeah, I think I actually only got 2, so I'll take a hat trick, but I think it was only 2 tonight.
Oh, really? I thought for sure. They got me.
No.
They got me out there doing all these contests and everything. I tell you what, buddy. Monterrey's undefeated. The games that we've had them here at the Mesquite Arena, you guys have been able to hang in there. How frustrating is that when you can stay so close but still end up on the short end?
Yeah, part of it is frustration, part of it is just experience for some of our new guys, and again, they're one of the best teams in the league. They're 9-0 for a reason, and again, we had moments there where we were in the game, and mistakes from myself included, and some other guys were just punished, and that's what you do when you play the big boys. And I know a lot of people will say that our only wins against a particular team, but unfortunately, we give everything we can, and we try to provide a show, and we were close tonight, but again, we still go back to the drawing board, and we keep working on what we need to work on.
So I believe you've dropped now to 3-5. Okay, yeah. How do you approach the rest of the season now?
We still go game by game. You know, we got a great trip now coming up to California. I believe it's Turlock and San Diego, or that may be the next one, or it may be Sonora, then to Monterrey. We're not sure, but we go back to training on Monday and we work hard. And again, you know, it's difficult to speak about some performances, but I want to highlight Esteban Vasquez. I mean, that guy was unbelievable for the first 2 quarters, and then Pollo came in and gave us the same quality. So we got depth in our squad, we got experience, and again, tonight was unfortunate on our end, but we have such belief in our group that we can get this back and we can be 500.
And now you don't come back home till February 1st, long road trip. Does that play into any of this at all?
Unfortunately, this is part of the league. We've got to go away. We've got to put some performances together. We have 4 away games. If we can come back with 2, maybe 3, again, we just got to keep playing. And again, I'm proud of the boys tonight, and I'm proud of the coaching staff that we were able to compete. And again, 1-year franchise so far. It's our first season, and we're putting performance in that some franchises can't do in the league, you know. So again, proud of the franchise, proud of the players, and we keep going.
Okay, Jamie, good luck with the next game. Good luck with the rest of the season, and let's get a hat trick the next time. Okay?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Congratulations. Back up to you guys.
And that was Van with Captain Jamie Lovegrove. Couple goals tonight. Jamie is such a great guy, great ambassador for soccer in North, being the face of the franchise for the Mesquite Outlaws. And I know, Jim, you and I both know him pretty well.
Yep.
He might have stayed a few nights at your house. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hypothetically,
yeah, when he
could
first
have
came
happened.
over, yeah.
Could have happened. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, he's all around good guy
Is
and a great player, and he leaves it all on the field. When they blew the whistle, you could see it on his face. He's doubled over. He's given it everything he got. Or he had tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mesquite, man, they've got a tough road up ahead of them. Saturday, January 18th, they're in Turlock, playing the Turlock Express, and then a back-to-back Sunday, January 19th. They're going to be in San Diego, playing those great San Diego Sockers. After that, January 25th, they're going to be playing Sonora at Sonora. Then they go finish off with this Monterrey Flash team on Monday, January 27th, and they are back here. Play the Florida Tropics, team that has been incredibly impressive this season.
Yes, they have.
That Florida Tropics team, you could argue that, could make a pretty good argument that we could see either the Florida Tropics and or the Monterrey Flash or San Diego in that championship team, championship game.
I'd say they're the front runners at this point.
I think I'd agree with that.
And until somebody beats Monterrey, they're looking unbeatable right now.
Yeah, and boy, the fans here in Mesquite, I think a lot. And Monterrey having a good time on the home floor here. They've got to think it's feeling a little bit like a home game at this point.
Yeah, it is.
And we're being told we might get a Monterrey Flash player here, so we may not. We're not sure. Sometimes we find out, sometimes we don't. But Monterrey, it looks like they're getting a picture ceremony here in Mesquite, Texas.
That's pretty cool of them, actually. Do that for their fans.
And it looks like
that's one neat thing about indoor soccer, the fan interaction with the players. They're so accessible.
And we'll send it down here. Looks like Van has got a Monterrey Flash executive, and we'll take it down to him.
Wait. I've got the president here with me, Gennardo. Gennardo, the Mesquite Outlaws, it's a startup team, okay?
It's a very good team.
The couple times we've played you here, I know, they've been able to hang in there pretty close with y'all.
Yes.
Does that surprise you?
No, because I know a lot of players of this team. It's a good team. It's a new team, as you say, but it's a very good team. We've had to play a game 2 days ago, so Flash is a little bit tired, but I think this is a very great game.
And I notice you got a pretty good fan base here tonight. How important is that for you, being here in Dallas, Mesquite, Texas?
I mean, this is unbelievable. I've never thought about having like 100 people yelling Monterrey, Monterrey. So I'm very happy for them. Thank you very much.
Okay, so what's in store for the rest of the season? You're now, is it 10-0 now?
10-0, yes. First on our division, and have the playoff games in home. That's our first goal. So step by step. We're now 10-0, and hold on. We have a game next Monday, and then next Friday, and then next Saturday. Our schedule is very tough.
Are you going to go undefeated this season?
That's another goal, but first, step by step.
That's another goal!
Exactly. I think the fans were very happy. A lot of goals, nice game. I'm very happy for my team, and congratulations for the Outlaws.
Okay, congratulations tonight, and good luck with the rest of the season.
Thank you, sir.
Back up to you guys in the booth.
And we're back here. Finally, Monterrey Flash defeating the Mesquite Outlaws 10-8. Thank you so much to everybody at home that watched. For myself, Matt Thornton, and my partner, Jim Foringer, we appreciate you joining us on MASL TV. We'll see you next time.